The dreaded E word. It's a topic no landlord wants to think about, let alone deal with. Deca has over 30 years of experience handling and, more importantly, preventing resident evictions. When eviction proceedings do begin, oftentimes the resident feels as though they were given no warning. But that is never the case. In fact, eviction is the last effort we do take, and we do so to protect the owner's residency and investment. Let's walk you through our process for evictions. Once a rent payment is missed, Deca begins sending daily emails, notifying the resident that a payment is due. We also initiate weekly phone calls after the 6th of the month to remind them of their balance owed. In addition, our staff will reach out to the resident via email, text, portal comment, and telephone to put a payment plan in place. If this does not work or we are unable to get in touch with the resident, we will then post a 3-day pay or quit notice on the resident's door as well as their online portal on the 15th of the month or sooner. If all of the above does not work, then we do begin legal proceedings on the resident. Again, you can see legal proceedings are used as a last resort, but do become necessary to protect the property owner. Once filed, residents will receive a court date, approximately within 2 weeks. If rent is paid in full prior to a court date, the case will be dismissed. If not paid, then the resident will have to appear in court and sign a consent judgment, which is their payment arrangement. If they default on the signed payment arrangement, we will check the unit for occupancy. If the resident is gone, we will regain possession of the property. However, if the resident is still present, we will proceed with filing an execution order to remove them from the premises and obtain a date with the sheriff for removal. If they do not appear in court at all, we will then take a default judgment. We will be advised to check the unit within 10 days from the scheduled court date. If the resident is still occupying the property, we then will proceed with filing that execution order and obtaining possession. Once the sheriff is contacted, they will call the office and set up a date and time for physical removal for the residents. This takes approximately another 2 weeks. If it comes down to actual removal, eviction, the sheriff's office will post the time and date for the removal on the tenant's unit door 5 days prior to us showing up. If the resident is there when we do show up, then we remove their belongings and regain possession of the property. As you can see, the eviction process is a tedious one, and we do everything in our power to prevent it. Should you have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out to myself or your property manager. Thank you.